The War Part 1. So in the beginning of domestic violence, there was a war. As soon as I saw the three people on the list and no one wasn't on the list and played off of fan made, don't touch me, stopping while I'm ahead, and knowing I have a kid at the convention, I started playing games with Sunny and them. Literally started, putting one, two together and started walking outside. Now, first thing, literally, when I walk outside, while I go to get something from the liquor store at PK, is I run into a guy in a U-Haul truck. He's like, are you moving? Are you moving? Literally, and later on, I recognize that means he wants me to join a gang. Now, influently, that means that you can't trust anybody, but trust comes over time. Now, when I fought the gang at first, I had, a really funny mentality, because what I do against it is I hold on to society when they hold on to a thug that means they're not open. Literally, that's why I start listening to music like, Hillary Duff. But no Taekwondo, and is as strong as Vin Diesel at the same time. So I'm all like, it doesn't matter if I stutter, I'll kill you. Literally, it doesn't matter if this, and that, I'll kill you. Recognize this is your life, is how I come out a gangster. Literally, I can kill you when they listen to a nerd girl. And what happens, they stop, literally, they recognize it, they infiltrate, but then they stop because their daddy told them similar in the same thing. You see, their daddy's like me, literally, they hold on to composure, literally, they told them, you're doing the wrong thing, I did the same thing when I was young. And now their options get smaller and smaller, now they have to attack me with a different strategy, like Armand. I can't believe, literally, this domestic violence crew was so fucking childish to a point where I literally had a revelation, really, with somebody trying to come at me like me in high school. I want to do anything but get physically strong and improve. I want to come at you with the greatest anime strategy without fucking evolving. Guess what happened, literally, because I was strong and bent over 200 pounds, literally, I knocked them out, literally. So, what you saw in the gym was fucking paid shit, literally. That was after, training my thighs, where the fat is, literally. So, when you work your thighs, the fat, pushes itself somewhere else. And what really happened was, literally, where it comes to crunching, literally, where it comes to axle pushing, literally, I saw the whole 200, 220. That's why you recognize my rib cage was kind of, So, overall, I bit 400. So, what happened was this, literally, they came at me with a bullet every single day, literally, and made sure that it was an invisible bullet. You know why? Literally, because I figured out through their meeting that, literally, that they could lock me in the hood. You see how my mom had me doing all this, proportion, Taekwondo shit, literally, do one point that outweighs the other, literally, don't do all points. They know they could lock me in the hood, with a statement, especially when driving. Because they can play up on mental condition, but get in between the rule, literally, but not follow the rule all the way through to a point where they get pussy. And what I did was I put pussy over them at convention, literally. So what ended up happening was I played off, my kids, Eric, or Percy, Akira, etc. And I started dodging bullets side by side, literally. And then I dodged the bullet, literally, by listening to 3 different versions of the Gruesome Shady. So I'm all like, I'm in control, and that's when, I predict, what to, poker face, literally, because I keep on dodging the bullet every day, eventually a car's gonna come into place, so I kept on swinging the swings and kept on having the same mentality. Now, the real, what's really a twist about this video is the fact that, literally, this goes hand in hand with a brown park cart, literally, in the series I've had with my mama, ever since, because of the pizza, deep dish in the toaster oven. What happened was, they took a whole bunch of boxing tutorials, this, and that. I'm all like, because you're a gang member, literally, you still think one-dimensional. So what I'll do is I'll dodge a little budget shit, watch my little cartoons, watch my slice of life anime, the ones in martial arts, right? Watch all the anime or color, literally, and when they got back, literally, what ended up happening was, my strategy worked every time. They even tried to jump through a window through Samurai Jack, literally, I waited till the glass literally landed on the floor, and then I used the glass to distract them, and then I fucked them up individually. And the whole time, they were warned by mentality, like, literally, it got to a point, literally, I was sipping hot cocoa and watching anime like Chris. But you know what just happened? Literally, I looked at one Prince of Tennis opening, I thought Chris was broke my whole fucking shit. That's how crazy this shit is. But it was true, literally, the whole time. Remy was slime in a toaster oven. Literally, living like a little kid. All my research getting rewarded. And I was really, really, really getting up there where it came to a Nas coming out, literally, where it came to a great second man, Captain Curl. That's something the cops didn't touch, but they touched it, literally, in terms of integrity, because the way they came at me was like a slob. Like, I'm going to dive in the rip. I'm going to go literally into the thing that you avoided with the gang. You know how they use all the tutorials. Oh, no, amendment, this, amendment, that. I can, be with so many, special ed kids. Literally, I can't be with so many special ed kids. Literally, this, and that. Until the government takes care of me. While I remain straight with the great Saiyan man. And where it came to Chris, literally, I just realized, literally, I had the world over Chris. And this war is, very tight, very intricate. Because the one thing that Norte can do, a lot, is literally rely on Monopoly when I rely on strategy. Meaning that, literally, they can look up all these facts, literally, not realize that, I'm getting the girl, literally, and try to attack my health, like, literally, keep something in repetition, literally, so I eventually, give in. And that's what contributed to fighting games, a video game war. But that had nothing, literally, when I got the Kazeno stigma. And the Valentine's Day special was even worse. Now it's very fucking intricate because I know when not to talk shit to their game member like Lily, but when it came down the line, Lily, I knew fucking Alberto was watching, but being aware at the same time they're going around shit being bitch made. Him and the Guru both told me that they're going against the world. You want to discard why I said and still go after him. Literally, and what ends up happening, is I end up, having conversations with Armand, through a video game, saying that, yo, literally, if this is official judges, you wouldn't get away with anything, and they literally have this perspective like, ah ha ha, I can critique that shit. But in all seriousness, this gang literally tore me through a whole bunch of things because I didn't know literally that it was gonna last for 5 years, literally, and then I get a hint that it's gonna last for 7, literally. But in the beginning, everything was being awarded because what you don't know is that I don't like sharing a lot of my slice of life animated people because they're very unique. Literally, I just want to say that one revolved around a card game, literally, one revolved around Lily Bree, literally, and a guy that's working with a whole bunch of girls of color, and that's where I knew I won, literally. And what ended up happening was literally my way, literally wasn't the way of America, but became the way over time. So what this has to do with everything, we trapped me in a group home where I started, that's where Alma Dirk, Invisible, Alma Dirk, Lily, all those other girls, Lily, are controlled by NASA. When me and Robert, both realized that watching anime leads to a pedophile, I start recognizing real shit lately. Like, I never thought that they were going to be, dominant, because that's my whole thing, literally being dominant, on a woman. And one thing, Nortex can do literally through all this shit is they know that, mental health is a bitch got to step in. And they do things like, shoot the bullet in order to call out a mental condition. Like, throughout all the war, literally what they do is they pretend my Margot, let me talk about shit literally in their head. Literally, they try and attack my mental condition. But what I'm aiming isn't what they're aiming. It's fucking monotonous. Because what ended up happening over time was I watched that anime called DNA Squared, and, people like Chidori Sauer got, scared. But nevertheless, you have to recognize Lily, that's a different mindset from Chris. Like, I heard Chris got Lily beat by Bobby over and over and over again for falling behind the arc and stupid Lily trying to be, quote unquote, gay. But like I said before, Lily, but doesn't know on the outside, Lily, you can make a movie. That's a part of gang members, manipulation and meeting. They get confused, like, oh, Lily, you're fighting with country. Lily made you look like a warrior. You should be on stage. Gangs don't have you view shit like that. In fact, it's the Blood Gang that Lily attacks a delicacy in the second round of domestic violence. So this is Moochix, and this is a gang member update.